time for this one then to get underway. Must-win situation for France. Any win will do. 3-1, 3-0, 3-2. Doesn't matter, they need the win though. So they will be going for everything, won't they? France in white serving, Serbia in blue receiving. This game for a place in the semi-finals certainly will determine which way this group will be concluded here at the FIVB World League Finals in Poland at the Turon Arena in Krakow. And it's Serbia who take the opening point through side out eventually. And that sends Shreko Blizinac back to serve. A huge middle blocker. Good ball in from Engaped. Well, that's a top block by Kovacevic as he puts down Antonin Rouzier. France's big opposite. Blizinac once again. Kovacevic was guessing that time. He opened up the cross-court angle by trying to take away the line. Watch Kovacevic, number 2, goes up and then just drifts completely out of the way. Massive gap for Rouzier to hit the ball into. Rouzier with the serve. Good work by Toniutti. In fact, Rouzier's going to have a swing. Very good dig by Trebenikov. Not anywhere really for Rouzier to go. But now it's... oh, well, it was trouble for Serbia. It just made even worse. There's absolutely no reason at all why anyone other than the libero should have been playing that ball. Dragan Stankovic, the Serbian captain, getting in the way. That's not his ball to play. Dokic will serve. He's replaced number 6, Drazen Luberic, as the starting opposite for this game. Substitute in the first game. Very nice dig by Nestorovic. And again, looking for a touch. And it's been given. Good to see the referee just having a quick look before committing to anything. Perhaps getting a challenge going. Waited to see reactions. It was a good decision, wasn't it? Dokic will go again. Legov pounding that one through the middle. That's the reaction time you've got between the impact of the spike to the ball on the floor, 0.28 of a second. That doesn't look too good, does it? Nikic going off. He's wincing a bit. Ivovic has come in to replace him. Ivovic started in game 1. Nice backcourt pipe. Oh, right off the head of the libero. Not much you can do about that. Well, you don't normally give a catch off the first ball.
But it's the first touch. How is possible?
And that's what the players are saying. It's the first touch. How is that possible? But a catch is a catch. Let's see how long it stays in the hand for. It's... Ooh, well, that's in the slow-mo as well. Benefit of the doubt. It was the whole point of the rule changes, wasn't it? To keep the rallies going, make it more spectacular, especially off the first touch. more likely to get away with any kinds of double touch when it's the first touch off an attack. Wicket's still in trouble. Nice play, Tonuti finding Rouzier. Gets that one down in front of the Serbian block on their own side. Tonuti with the serve. Oh, that is a monster block from Lizinets. I think that might have gone down harder than what it did into the block. Goff puts it up. Lizinets just waits and says, no, you're not going cross-court, mate. Great reactions. France want 4 touches. And it doesn't matter now, though, because Engapet gets it off the block and out of play. The referee's going to call over the captain, Tonuti, and say, you guys get on with playing, I'll get on with reffing. All right. There's one. There's 2. And that's 3. It went over the top of Lizinets. Didn't look like it touched him from that, but my monitor's not that big. Probably not as big as your television. Technical timeout. Serbia have the lead in this opening set in what is a must-win match for the defending champions, France.
D'accord, on arrête de râler. Essayons, si on a un service tactique à faire, plutôt dans la zone d'Ivovic et du libéro. Pour le moment, Kovacevic, il est bien. D'accord. Par contre, les services matchés forts où vous voulez. Mais les services plutôt tactiques enroulés, plutôt à l'opposé. OK. Allez. OK.
Thunderous serve, but all that pressure soaked up by Grebenikov. Kovacevic this time doesn't get anything off the block, doesn't find the court. France have a point back. He's done it again, is he? Looking for a touch. So there'll be a challenge. Ref saying, that's all right, off you go, son. Le Goff missing a finger or 2. Had a vicious spin on it, and Jovovic, who was defending at 1, couldn't stop it. Good view from the rail cam, which we have here at these finals. Rouzier, rather tame serve by comparison to all the other serves we've been looking at, or been witnessing here. That's the one thing that just doesn't do justice is television when it comes to watching how hard these guys hit the ball, serve the ball, and how high they get as well on the net. Despite the error from Dokic, it's Serbia still in front in this set. As Marichal goes back to serve. That's a really good serve. This will be free ball for France, chance to get level. Well, let's see if Kovacevic can get it over. Oh, what an angle! What an angle! That is as tight as an angle as you're ever going to see indoors. Look at that! That's ridiculous. Ridiculously good. Decent block out. But it is France who are still playing catch-up here. They're still chasing Serbia. Jump float serve dispatched with that be quick by the captain Stankovic. Well left. And Gapeth was a little too far away from Leroux. And as a result, there's a big gap for Dokic to go through. Jovovic with the serve. And both teams happy to use their middles when they're available, with good effect so far. Oh, goodness me. Lisenats is up in the air waiting for that ball. He is so high, his shirt number is above the height of the net. Look at that, that's ridiculously high. Although Leroux almost got him. Nice quick play behind the setter, Rouzier, on that second tempo, just over the top of the C quick. Once again siding out, but they need a point from service to get level. They need another one then to get in front. So whilst it looks pretty close, it's still very much Serbia on the front foot. But that really does help the French cause. Big serve from Leroux. That's called hang time. Swatch number 20, Lisenats. And that's a good understanding as well. He knows there's no room for him to get in front on the A quick, so just come behind the setter And he's still then a weapon, still able to put the ball away. Well watched by Toniuti. Well, Serbia want double touch on the set. Bill knew Engapeth was going to do that. It was in the direction it needed to go, wasn't it? Good swing from Dokic. Places volleyball in Greece. There's the big opposite player. And at the second technical timeout, Serbia still in front.
Sur le point de tir aux 3 mètres, il faut vraiment lui laisser le couloir. Genia, il faut défendre une ligne intérieure, d'accord? Mais il faut que notre poste 1 et 2, il rentre dans le terrain. Il ne va pas chercher la hauteur, il va passer à côté. Après, sur l'Isinach, quelle que soit sa hauteur, essayez de couper un angle. Il va passer au-dessus, il est passé au-dessus de Keke, mais par contre, s'il pique, là, vous allez couper l'angle, d'accord? Là, c'était un peu trop à hauteur, on va couper l'angle. Mais par contre, le nombre...
Razumete, ostajemo neutralni, čitamo i reagujemo posle dizanja. Nemoj da pravite izbore, jer se možda se desi, ni idealnu loptu gura tempo. Razumete? A čim se odvoji, diže iza glave. Okej?
Well, it's going to stay in play, is it? Not quite. Engapeth shepherding that one out. Chance for France to go in front. Rouzier belts it down. And France, who have bided their time in this first set, now begin to make their move. Kovacevic slowed down. And then Rouzier hammering it down. Warm-up hit for Engapeth. And Serbia call timeout.
Ništa, ne udaraju svi servis, svi daju rokaju sve snage, tako da vam treba samo da je ostavimo, pravo da budemo precizni i strpljenje nam treba. Okay. Oslanja se verovatno oslanja će se na Rouzier i na Engapea u kontri. Okay, tako da rizikujemo, pošto sa Glegofom idealno je probao 2-3 i nije prošao, tako da u kontri da ga ostavimo sad nama. Okay?
Oh, what a serve by Marechal. The timeout didn't help Serbia at all, did it? Full on. 113 kilometers an hour. It's the top serve of this game, top serve of the tournament in terms of speed. And Serbia call another timeout, back-to-back timeouts. Look at that runner points off of the serve of Marechal.
Jedna nota. Kada je lopta dalja od mreže, znači kad se odvoji dalje od mreže, srednjake ćemo da zanemarimo malo. U redu. Kad se pomera uz mrežu, blizu je, ali se pomera uz mrežu, onda da. Okay. Kad je Alma, ostavljajte ga uvijek sa svoje desne strane, nemojte idete da pratite ovo. I u poziciji 1 nema preko Alma. Nema preko Alma, u poziciji 1.
Oh dear, that wasn't picked up, was it? It doesn't matter though, because he's front court. Looked for a minute as if it was from the serving line, didn't it? Oh, brilliant from Engapeth. This is what happens when you pin cross-court. So you come in on your attack angle, he comes in, shows cross, and then he's able to put that ball to the line. Always important to give yourself 2 hitting options where possible. Oh, it's kept in play, and Le Goff puts it down. Brilliant work from France. What hustle. Serbia thought they'd won that point. They're having to think again, aren't they? The setting substitution. Brodovic comes in. Brodovic has gone off. It is all France at the moment. Serbia have no answer. They have no timeouts. They have substitutions. That might be a challenge coming, just to try and slow things down. Other than that, they're in trouble. Changing the angle this time, Marechal hitting across his body. Not the best of contacts. And at last, Serbia have the ball back. Kovacevic is clutching at straws. Had a quick look to the second ref. He was thinking about maybe there was a net touch. Something. There was nothing, was there? Just an error. Puyol coming in to replace Toniutti. Le Goff with the serve. Marechal trying to get that ball down to 1. Apologises to his teammates. Puyol's time on court comes to an end. Toniuti's back in. Puyol may only be 185, but he's a pocket rocket, gets right up there with excellent block on him, certainly better than Toniutti. That was what he'd come on for, primarily. The windmill from Engapeth. And the continuation hit from Engapeth. Toniuti's had enough of Engapeth. It goes to Rouzier instead. Good defense, wasn't it, by Grebenikov, saving the blushes of Engapeth, and then Rouzier putting it away. Oh, lots of oars in the crowd as that ball was set by Kovacevic with plenty of slice on it. And the off-speed shot catching everybody by surprise for France. Set point for France. Maybe a slight cause for concern. Although with 4 points still in front, Tilly will probably let the next serve ride even if they don't side this one out. Interesting to see what he does. Doesn't need to do anything, does he? First set given to France. They have 1 of the 3 they need to get through to the semi-finals. So having a look at the stats, Serbia gave France extra couple of points that made 3 more blocks. But it was France with their attacking that made the difference. If you want to get involved on social media, then please do. At FIVB Volleyball or hashtag FIVB World League on Twitter. Sing like a lark. Tell us what you're enjoying about this tournament. Have a look and see what other people are saying about this final 6 here in Krakow. Tell us where you're watching from. Some people are watching here in the arena. The teams have changed ends. And we're ready to get set 2 underway. There'll be a longer break after this next set. That's just the way of this final 6. Ivovic it is to get the set underway. And Engapeth comes in and buries that one cross court. Brilliant backcourt pipe from Engapeth. A little bit too far inside, Dokic in trouble. Kovacevic in trouble. France 2-0 up now. Well, they're looking for the touch, so there'll be a challenge from Laurent Tilly. Referee didn't see it. Neither did the lines judges. That's because it may not have happened. That's because it didn't happen. And they're saying it did. Well, they're all looking up at the screen and saying that the finger moved. And the referee saying, it's not me, it's a challenge team. Well, they told me it's not a touch. But the referee can overrule. But if there's no touch, it's no touch. France now have the ball back, so they'll be feeling slightly better about it. Kovacevic hasn't been having the best of times in this match. He's able to get that one away. He has had the most sublime cross-court shot of the tournament, though, so far. Nice work from Serbia. Huge block. Kovacevic will go back to serve again. Stankovic had that one covered. Ball has hit the floor. Serbia's disguise on the roll shot better than France's. Yep, really good call, wasn't it? Ball catching the floor and the hand, therefore ball's down. This is as you were in the first set, wasn't it? Serbia had a 2-point lead right up to 16-point mark to the, and then France came back and came back and came back, eventually overtook them. And once they did get in front, that was when they ran away with it. Oh, brilliant by Grebenikov. Well, it's Serbia who take the point, but it's Grebenikov who'll take the plaudits for that as we hit the technical timeout. Not only did he bring it back into play, but look, he's had to jump the bench, bring it back, land safely. Magnificent. That was play of the day.
Ce genre de truc. Après, dernière chose, c'était, vous voyez, le mec en train de lever, bras tendus, faire la feinte, essayez d'attendre de retomber et de récupérer la balle, plutôt que de la remettre de l'autre côté. D'accord ? Allez, passion, les gars.
swing from Dokic to get the block out. I think Gapeth wasn't ready for that. He got the ball back again, could only have a standing jump to attack. Now he gets a better chance, maybe, but he's wailed that one wide. Timeout called by France. They're trailing in this second set, aren't they? Reduced just to a couple of side outs. Well, Serbia have been scoring points at will.
Ça qu'on entoure sur la balle qui sort. Parce que tu vois qu'il va taper à l'intérieur, on fait ça, etc. Bien droit au bloc, bien droit en face, c'est tout. Bien droit en face. Faisons l'épreuve de rigueur là-dessus et on va défendre derrière. Allez, on tourne. Allez, la tête, il y a pas un peu là, il va cailler.
Well, that's what happens when you get the height in the block, but you don't get across the net. Ball goes out. If you get across the net, that ball goes straight down. Get over the top of the ball, at least with your blocking your hands with the opposition. You can see that from Vizinats again. He got the height. So too Dokic. They're not getting across the net, and it's France who have the point, getting that one in between the two blockers. And Gapeth with a nice play. Tunisi, that's it. Stayed in his hands a long time, didn't it, for that ball behind? Kovacevic did well to find the bottom of the net with that swing. Like it hit the floor, didn't it? Gapeth once again. Errors from Serbia, and France are coming back into the set. Grudic has seen enough, he calls timeout.
Znači, treba da se spremimo samo na to, da je ostavimo ovdje i da imamo strpljenja. Da i mi ne poklanjamo lopte. Znači, ako je dobra, udarajte. Ako nije dobra, naslonite je na blok. Skuvajte na dizača. Razumete? Imamo mnogo više mogućnosti da napravimo poen tako, nego da mi pogrešimo. Daj.
Wonder whether that's because the players got their hands on that, because they're a little bit worried about Kovacevic serving, getting hit in the back of the head. Nastrovic puts it up. There's a net touch by France as Dokic got the continuation hit. Rouzier it was. Very nice swing, Marichal. Even though he was up against three blockers, it wasn't a well-formed block. And he exploited the gap. Top set by Jovovic. court. Done really well. What set that is. And then Engapet's up too far, covering. Lisinets. Just got a technical issue with the second referee's tablet. It's been resolved now. Rosier will serve. Wonderful setting to free Dokic, getting the one-on-one. Good chase by Dokic. Free ball for France. Oh, good block, Kovacevic. They needed that, Serbia. Marichal, very dangerous with his jump serving in this match so far. He put them under pressure, but it's Kovacevic who gets a great block to deny Rosier. Slight error from Marko Ivovic. Jumping with the setter, freeing up the middle attack. Back off now for France. Nevin Mestovic with the error. Went to volley it, wishes he hadn't. Mestovic saw very little court time in the opening game. And it was all Grebenikov. He's definitely the second libero for Serbia, but he's getting his chance in this one. Grubic knows his team are through to the semis, but even though they'd still like to go through top of their group and play the second place team in the other group, and not have to face Brazil in the semis, which is the likely winner of the other group. Engapeth, no one stopping him cross-court. Nobody could stop him cross-court. Acting as middle blocker. Lisinets went back inside, but he was unable to stop Leroux. And at the technical timeout, France have turned it around. They lead by 1.
Pa imate samo očekivanje da će on nešto da uradi kako treba ili da pokloni nama poen. Čovjek je nesposoban, okej? Nije dobar sudija. Ne radi namjerno, nego je nesposoban. Okej, znači nema se mi nerviramo samo. Okej, opet vam kažem, ljudi igraju dobro. Okej, dobro napadaju, dobro primaju, dobro serviraju. Znači mi treba da imamo koncentraciju da ostanemo u igri. I to je to.
On va vraiment essayer d'être en face pareil, essayer de toucher la balle avant l'attaquant. Parce que les balles elles sont vraiment sur le feu. Après vous jouez bien les gars.
Toniutti with the serve for France. Serbia got themselves back level. Quick arm from Engapet. He'll go back to serve. That was nice. Kovacevic on the backcourt pipe up behind Lisinats. Look at the height Lisinats gets. Kovacevic underneath him by comparison, and once again Engapeth with that terrible defensive position. Big serve for France. Leroux, once again, he's caused problems in this match, and he's continuing to do so with his jump serve. Right over, or right in between the two passes. Oh, it's another ace. Brilliant serving. Kovacevic can't believe it. Oh, it's miles in.
Znači ovako, čovjek servira ovdje, odavde do ovdje, ok? Ovdje, ovdje, u ovom delu. Ajde da nam napravi jas ovdje ako može. Ok? Znači, pomeramo celu liniju na ovu stranu. Znači, Uroš brani ovdje, ti braniš Nevene ovdje i ti se pomeraš ovdje. Ako je Rokne ovdje, daj napravi jas. Ajde.
Good up by Storovic, and is that off the block? Yes, it is, from Serbia. Kovacevic will feel a little bit happier. Nicely played by Legoff, getting past Stankovic. Good up. Oh, brilliant. That's excellent play from France. Brilliant defense in the first place by Evgeny Grebennikov, wasn't it? Better opportunity this now for France. Rousier again. Oh dear, fluffed his lines. Well left. Setter for setter, just as we saw in the first set. Puyol in. He's slightly taller. And has a better block height. Well, that was an excellent block, wasn't it, for France? And they've opened up set point here. Marechal, he's already had a couple of aces in this game. Oh, he's got another one, and he wraps up the second set with it, and France lead by 2-0. Perfect way to end the set. Confirmation of the scores, 25-20, 25-19. France now 1 set away from a place in the semi-finals, along with Serbia from this group. That would knock Poland out. The teams are off for an elongated break, back to the changing rooms as we have a look at the highlights from the match so far. So the stats for that set. Aces, look at them, 4 for Le Bleu, none for Serbia. Plus the extra error Serbia gave them. All in the end took its toll, didn't it? And it's France that lead by 2-0. So we get to see who the best attackers are so far in the game from the first 2 sets, plus the best scorers, best blockers. And also receivers. Gives you a good idea of who's doing what. Well, there you have that. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Best service for Serbia. No one. In terms of aces, 6 so far for France. I thought Marechal had more than just 2. Although Serbia is certainly doing some work in terms of blocking. But right now, though, they need to do some work in terms of getting a set. Just looking at these super slow-mos, the ISOs, the isolated shots we're seeing, and that last one, or the one before of Lisinats, and you think, well, if he didn't play volleyball, he'd certainly make for a world-class high jumper, wouldn't he? It's almost like he's being dragged up into the air, isn't it, when you look at that shot? That's funny, watching Kovacevic as he hit that ball. Once he hit his gun and then he turns his hand away. But certainly doesn't affect anything in terms of that ball. It had a top spin on it. It's always interesting watching player techniques, how they hit through the ball, how their body works to get the desired effect. Not always picture perfect. That was the dig of the tournament so far, wasn't it? And that's an example, as I mentioned earlier, of not getting across the net. He needed to be in that across position already before the ball has been contacted. Otherwise, the ball just doesn't go down. You can see Engapeth late. Everyone's late, generally speaking. I attended a very good junior volleyball conference where the coach there, Joel Banks, who at the time was coaching the Belgium junior boys team, talking about blocking and the fact that studies have shown, and they've done research, that everyone's late, and we can see it from those super slow-mos, and actually changing the perception, changing the way that the younger athletes are thinking about their blocking and trying to press in what they would feel would be way too early a time to go and press. And finding that as a result of that, they're on time and making really good blocks as a result. You have to take into account, obviously, that at this level, at the top level, when guys are hitting the ball above the height of the antenna, how do you get your hands across the net and get above the ball? There has to be a compromise. There has to be some way of finding that solution where you can make blocks and good touches, but you're not ultimately blocking. Isn't necessarily about getting kill blocks, getting points. It's about taking out an area of space that the hitter can't go into. It's about getting good touches to slow the ball down and allowing your team to get that ball back into transition, to get that ball from your defense into attack. The blocks for points, well, they're the icing on the cake, really. They're the big moments, aren't they? But any touches you can make to slow it down, anything you can do to put your block in position to stop the other team from hitting where they want to hit, well, that's what it's there for. And then you base your defense around your block. So the players are ready to go. France actually on court and ready to go. Serbia really just turned up. Maybe the service for their cup of tea and sandwich was a little bit slow. No changes for Serbia as we get ready for set 3. No changes for France either. And it's France very much in the driving seat. They have 2 sets of the 3 they need to book their place in the semi-finals. Serbia are there already. But I can't imagine Serbia would want to be finishing second in this group, having to face the first place team in the other group. But that's looking like it's going to be the case here. Well, yellow card time delay giving to Serbia. Might well be for their late appearance on court. Well, that puts them in a precarious position now as we get this third set underway. Leroux with a serve. Any other warnings for Serbia will be straight red. Lisinet's getting off to the perfect start. Gets to serve. Big swing from Engapet. Good use of the backcourt pipe. Serbia couldn't stop it. The ball hit the floor. Serbia doing exactly what France did, using the backcourt pipe. Dokic. Nice block out from Kovacevic off Toniuti, and leg off. Didn't look like it hit anyone, did it? Certainly hit a lot of the net, but did it catch the block as it went out? Engapeth having a little chat with Kovacevic. Indeed, it did come off of Kovacevic. He knew it as well. That time not working for Manashal. He's been very good with his serving so far in the match. Roussier finds a gap in the block. Didn't appear to be one, did there, until he hit the ball. It's the same pattern emerging as we saw in the first two sets. Serbia have the lead. France hang in there, and then France overtake them. Stankovic with the foot fault. Beth got in the way of it. Just stopped his own players from defending it. So that went off him and out of play. Nikola Jovovic, who plays his volleyball in Italy for Group Monza, gets that serve, but that is not a great hit from Engapet. That one is a much better hit. First technical timeout of set 3, and it's Serbia who lead by 3, but trail by 2 sets to love.
Agressivité tout le temps, ne pas commencer à tranquille, d'accord? Agressivité, agressivité. On va continuer à rester à 2 au bloc sur balle haute. Continuons à rester à 2 sur balle haute, ok? On reste à 2 sur balle haute. Et le non-bloqueur, il reste vraiment à l'ouverture pour l'attaque qui passera à l'ouverture ou à la feinte. Vous regardez, dès qu'ils ont un bras tendu, ils vont faire la feinte. Donc c'est...
Neki kao polu maks. Možda je bolje da ostaneš odmah. Znači samo ako ona baš visoka da ova četvorka mora da je predvidjeti. Pa ne može ništa, ajde. To je to.
One of the reasons why France were able to get back into the last 2 sets and take them was their serving. And once again, it's proving to be a very useful weapon for them. Very useful tool indeed. Leroux with a really good jump serve. Gets to go again. Lisinats, though, was able to thump it away through the middle for Serbia. Good ball in by Jovovic, but look at that set from the 3-meter line. Look at the height. Nobody reacting quickly enough. Well, you tell volleyball players to stay linked into the ball. Wherever it goes, you turn and face it with your chest. And that doesn't apply to Engapet. He dug that ball above his head and just turned his head and watched. Had his back to the ball the whole time. He does his own thing. Although that serve receive from him didn't work. Grebennikov making a good adjustment. Oh, that's brilliant by Grebennikov. He's having a brilliant game, isn't he? And again, he was just trying to get Engapet to go and play at 6. Couldn't get him out of the way. Well, if France win the point, there'll be huge celebrations, and it's all Grebennikov, really. 2 magnificent digs from him. Look at that, brilliant. And then he's saying, no, Engapet, right, where are you going? No, I want... He had to go and play 6, and then had to go and dig it again. Then Engapet decides to go to 6. And France make the block. Rousier with a long arm, that's a good dig. Tonisi checks his angles, gets it across, and it's put down though by Stankovic. Serbia staying in front. There was nowhere for Rousier to go with that one. Stankovic across the net. And if anything, Serbia are getting further away from France. Until he knows it, he's called timeout. A bit of hang time from Engapet, just waiting. Very nice swing, wasn't it? It's not gone Dokic's way. Off with the serve. Tonuti used by Ivovic. Serbia stay 3 in front. Larue went up, saw a big pair of hands in front of him, still decided to hit it into them. Engapet this time, though, makes Lisinat's his best friend by going block out. Good up by Marshall. Interesting watching Izinets go up and swing on the ball. His left arm stays very low. He could get even higher, he could hit even harder if he got his technique correct. Nice up by Marshall, but it was this swing in the end. Just watch his left hand, it's down, isn't it, and away from him, turning him away from the setter. Technical timeout, Serbia leading by 4.
Sur le bloc, mais on garde l'agressivité, on reste vigilant, on ne sait plus jouer les mains. Ils vont commencer à faire une faute, on va ralentir, reconstruire. On prend le temps. Si on peut jouer vite, on joue vite, sinon on prend le temps. Ok, on a fait des points sur ballon. Allez, centre.
Allez, ensemble les gars.
Okay. Ajde, držite ovo. Bravo.
Leroux's getting frustrated, but the net's not done anything wrong. Now, what can France do? Can they turn this around? This is the furthest they've let Serbia be ahead of them in a set. Oh, a bit of confusion for Serbia. Nobody really wanted the ball. France get a point back. Engapeth will go and serve again. And we'll have Leroux coming round to serve after that. So it is a couple of good servers that France have in their rotations. So they look to try and make it difficult, and they are making it difficult, aren't they? Marshall gets the one-on-one block, denying Ivovic, and now Gribic calls timeout.
Poslušajte me. Znači, ne mora svaku drugu loptu Nikola da digne. Znači, on trči moja i diže čekićem. Imaš loptu iznad sede, digni je prstima, on ne može tebi da digne tu loptu, razumiješ me? Ako se desi ista situacija, moja, dignite prstima lepu loptu visoku, ljudi. Ajmo, bre, daj.
Serbia have got 8 blocks to France's 4. That's blocks for points. The best scorers at the moment is Kovacevic against Engapeth. Engapeth winning. The ultimate free thinker, as it's pronounced, is Engapeth. Just enough room for Russia to put that one away. Now it's Leroux with the serve. It's a great serve, isn't it? Just the one option. Dokic with the roll shot. Engapeth makes the dig. Marshall waiting. And he's got the block out. And France begin their comeback just as they did in the first 2 sets. Serbia, for some inexplicable reason, just taking their foot off the gas. France are back in it, 1 behind now. Oh, that is a monster swing by Kovacevic. He's put that inside the, looked like the 3-foot line, about the 3-meter line. He's right over the top of it, isn't he? Hashtag warm-up hit. It'll be Rousier now for France. And if anything for them, it's not a great 3 rotations to come. Toniutti now into the front row, the 1m83 setter, but it's an ace serve from Rousier. They don't even have to worry about any blocking, but it's going to be challenged. It's a challenge system here. Now you're not looking at replays to mark the ball in. It's actually a whole ball tracking with the cameras they have here from impact to impact. Trouble is for the players, you have to look right up onto the line. Oh, look, miles in, isn't it? Call was out. Kovacevic has played it high and wide, 2 blockers up. Good touch by Legoff. Oh, brilliant from Toniutti! What a play that is. I tell you what we'll do. We're in transition. I'm tight on the net. I'll go one-handed, see quick behind, and I'll give you a free net. How does this sound? Sounds good to me. Awesome. Just well, Legoff put that one away though, wasn't it? He's never going to miss that.
Znači, naša jedinica Rusija iz prve linije brani dugu dijagonalu. Okay. Iz druge linije pogotovo drugu dijagonalu. Okay. Idemo dalje, ljudi. I dalje udaraju servis, strpljenje nam treba. Daj.
Ajmo ovaj polj. Ljudi.
Dokic goes back then for Serbia. France have got themselves right back into this set, exactly where they want to be. And they're siding out each time to have the lead. That's a gift from Dokic. So now it's Marechal for France. He's already had a couple of aces. Tried a little bit too hard, didn't he? Well, Legoff puts it down. And importantly for France, they side out straight away. Toniutti up, well, he had a free swing pretty much, didn't he? Stankovic late to get in. That's what the fans thought. Legoff it is who goes back to serve. Well, unfortunately, Engapeth couldn't hang in the air quite as long as Marko Ivovic. And then Ivovic goes, thanks, you're off the net. I'll get the block out. Oh, it's back into Engapeth, and Serbia have the lead back. They've not done that in the previous 2 sets. Once they went behind, that was it. They stayed behind. But somehow they've gone and got themselves back in front. That's what they think about it. Stankovic. High and wide for Engapeth. But that is another monster block. There was nowhere for Engapeth to go. Oh, and he's getting a little bit upset now. Well, that's twice that French players have done that, and there's not been a warning. The referee's been extremely lenient. Set point for Serbia. Stankovic with the ball. France looking for side out. Rouzier. Oh, somehow it goes over the net. And they have managed the side out. And now Rouzier goes into the front row with Engapeth and Leroux. Tonuti in to serve. They need this point. They need to get it to 24 all. Best chance Serbia have now to win this set from the side out. Oh! Oh, wow. Well, it looked like that was it when Lisinats missed it. Somehow kicked back over the net. But really, just kicked up for the ball to be smashed down by Rouzier. Well watched by him. He could have just stopped on that, couldn't he? So the set ball save, too clear now required. This time, Lisinats gets it down, and it's second set point for Serbia. Gojovic. Stodovic didn't know a great deal about that. He didn't have to, did he? Good ball in. Another good volley. Oh, that's a top swing from Kovacevic, and Serbia take the set and stay in the match. Brilliant end to that set. France still in front by 2-1, but Serbia back in the game, taking that one 26-24. Not a great deal in it, as you might expect with a scoreline of 26-24. Difficult to see exactly where the difference was made. There were so many points, weren't there, where the score went one way then the other. Difficult to say what the key moment was. There's the volley from Kuznets, keeping his eye on the ball. Nice little kick from him. It's going to stay in play. Not for much longer. Marechal hammers that one home. And France take the opening point of set 4. Dokic always hits that in that position with his arm swing coming across his body slightly. Wise to let him have the line and try and take away that cross. Easy to say when we're watching though, isn't it? Oh, good dig. Dokic did well to get that. He's touched the net outside the antenna, so it's not a problem. And Marechal throws it down. Complaints both sides. It's France who have the ball. Again, Dokic cross-court, well dug by Rouzier. And that is your archetypal swing through 4 in an off-ball situation, cutting it down the line to the setter, making it difficult to handle with the spin that Marechal puts on it. And the gator not working for Serbia. This is a brilliant start for France, isn't it? 4-1 up. Oh dear. Dokic to serve. Well, then Gapet's forward momentum couldn't stop him from coming under the net and taking Stankovic out. No damage done to either side, they're okay. Actually, he'd have been all right if he hadn't touched anybody and taken anybody out. That wouldn't have been a fault. Incredible to think that, isn't it? onto the net. It's make you wonder how difficult it is, or otherwise, to motivate the team who are already through to the semi-finals. But I guess the thought that they could be playing the #1 team in the other pool would be incentive enough for them to want to win this pool. Although that's not happening at the moment. Well left. Kovacevic. Well, Serbia are conspiring against themselves here at the moment. And it's going to be a challenge. Just yet unsure as to whether it's ball in out or ball block touch. It'll be one of those two, won't it? Or maybe even net touch. There we go. What are we going for? But is the ball in the air when that hits the floor? Yes, it is. Or is it? We can't see, can we? If the ball had been grounded, it wouldn't have mattered. So net touch given. Serbia serve again with Kovacevic. Nice blocking from Stankovic to deny Legov. France's lead is getting slimmer all the time. Denying Roussier, and Serbia denying France here. They've gone in front. Tilly with an impassive expression, not calling the timeout. Mind you, if Serbia take this point, we'll go to the technical. Good covering by Grebennikov. Roussier. And he cannot find the sideline, and we do enter the technical timeout. Serbia have turned it around. They lead 8-6.
Faut pas qu'on ait peur.
Ok, ovako će. Ako bude možda ono 23 nešto, onda ćemo promijeniti. Ok? Isto sve. Jako puno diže na tebe. Razumeš, kad se ti napred gađa... Ej, srednjaci, kad je on napred, jako puno gađa njegovu zonu. Ok? Prema tome samo da znate da ste spremni negde da vašu četvorku ostavite bez pomoći. Daj. Još.
Well, when they want to, Serbia can turn it on, can't they? And they're doing that right now. Change then. Legov is off. Lafitte is on. Very tidy block out. France are becoming a little predictable as far as Serbia are concerned. That's better, a little bit of luck for France. Again, Dokic with that cross-court hit. He's done that all game, hasn't he? Compared hitting in the same rhythm at which he went in to attack the ball with his jump, and it was easy for the block to put him down. There was no change at all to what he was doing. Livovic said, no, you're not getting through. Now Rouzier's gone off. Rossard has replaced him. Puyol's come in as well to set. It is all Serbia.
Toujours simple, les gars, toujours simple. Ni mouvement. Ok? Je sais pas quoi dire.
Allez les gros gars, on y est, c'est bon, ça va le faire, Allez les gars,
Well, that's blocked so far in the match. Very impressive from Serbia. See it, Livovic across the net early. Having their now moment. Oh, no, probably a little late. Well listened by Linats. Good up by Puyol. Well, there you go, Dokic goes to the line for the first time and he gets put down. I'm not sure what the challenge is here. They're looking for a net fault, are they? Who's called the challenge on the net fault? That looked like it was... I must be seeing things. They're not being allowed to have it. There was no fault, and we play on anyway. And Serbia get their side out. Livovic. Double touch given against Jovovic on that set. Looked all right in slow-mo, didn't it? Kovacevic gets it to the line, and Serbia leading by 6 at the second technical timeout, but trailing by 2-1.
On ferme la ligne sur le gaucher. On ferme la diagonale sur le pointu, en coupant les angles. D'accord? Allez, on se bat là-dessus, on se bat là-dessus, on se bat là-dessus. Allez, touche à gauche.
Allez maintenant.
Dalje, mi vodimo.
Tomo!
Dokic. Well, it's looking like, isn't it, dare I say it, we're going to head into a 5th set tiebreaker. Especially if France keep doing that. Another timeout called by France.
Point par point, parce que c'est jamais ce qui peut arriver, d'accord? Donc toujours la tête haute, toujours on appelle la balle, toujours on la veut.
Allez, on essaie. Tente tout les gars, allez, oh! Allez, oh! Allez, gros!
Big hit from Rouzier. Too big for Serbia to handle. That time Engapeth got himself out into a good position to come back in and have the swing. Well, there's still time, there's still points remaining that France could get back into it. A serving run or two is what's required though. Marechal. Oh, that was close. France think it's... Oh, they're going to go to challenge. I think this is going to be a referee's challenge. Indeed it is. So the ref's saying, look, I'm not sure. France think it's in, you think it's out. I'm going to check. Ooh. There you go, in, ace serve, Marechal. That's one of the added advantages of the challenge system. Not only do the coaches have a challenge or two, or they have two, don't they, per set, but the ref can also have a look and see.
Ili da plasira ili bilo šta. Udara 6-5. Mi je ostavljamo i dižemo u četvorku Urošu svi u zaštitu. Ok? Svi u zaštitu. Ok? Tako izlazimo iz ove situacije. Jedna, druga, treća, dok ne iziđemo ovako igramo. Daj, opa, na odvojenu loptu od sajda. Daj.
Question that one was definitely long. Nice quick ball out wide. That gets the one-on-one. Again, the line opening up for Engabet to put it away. The scoreboard's ticking over, but it's ticking over in favour of Serbia, isn't it? That time, block late to get across the net. Laru had no idea where it had gone. Serbia side out there, 4 away from levelling the match. Kovacevic snatching at that one. Getting angry with himself. So that sends Engabet back to serve. Well, that's a massive foot fault from Ivovic. I don't suppose there's levels, is there? It's just a foot fault. And that was a foot fault. Leroux. Lizinats for Serbia. 2 points required. So Lafitte gets the ball down. France still in it. But they won't be in it for much longer with that kind of serving. Set point now for Serbia. Dokic with the ball. And it's the captain for Serbia, makes the block and puts the ball down. Serbia take the set. It's 2-2 here in Krakow. And we are heading into a decider. And that means now, as far as Serbia are concerned, they finish top of this group. Because they will have a point which will give them 4. And I think also it might well mean the end of the road for Poland, because they only have 2 points, don't they? That's, of course, provided France win this. Well, there are the stats from the 4th set. Serbia getting 12 points from France from errors. That's just not good enough at this level. If you want to get involved, join the conversation at FIVB Volleyball or hashtag FIVB World League. Who's your money on here between these two teams? Race to 15. Serbia staying with the same team. That's got them back into this one. No changes for France. They've gone back to Toniuti and Peruzier, Pujol and Rosadov, Lafitte off. Good touch from Ivovic, but it's just too far away, and Mistarovic doesn't quite have the leap that Grebennikov has. Well, that's a monster serve, isn't it? Lizinets. A huge serve that Marechal just couldn't deal with. Well, he didn't move his feet, didn't constrain the ball until it was too late. Lizinets once again. Free ball for France. Engapeth steps in to take it. Oh, Marechal's put down. Great blocking. Dogic and Stankovic. Time. Marechal finds a way through. Can he find a way through from serve? No, they can't. Dogic hammers it down. He's played very well as Dogic. Kovacevic has been a little hit and miss. And he gives France a point and they draw level. And there's going to be a challenge as to whether that ball is in or out. Not even close. So Engapeth puts enough heat in that one to get it out over the sideline. Really, just well, there's nothing in it at the moment, is it? It's going point for point. Stankovic finds a good angle down to position 5. And we're level once again. Nobody able to stop Marechal as he hit that backcourt pipe. Touch given against France. Jovovic. Oh, just about gets it over. Well watched by Toniutti. It's Rousier who can't find the angle he's looking for. And so the advantage now swings to Serbia. They have the lead, and it's France playing side out to play catch up. Achieved through Engapeth. Well, if your money's on Serbia, you might be looking a little worried. If your money's on France, equally, you might be a little worried. It couldn't get much closer, could it, as we have the end change. 8-7 in Serbia's favour. Have you called it right? That's the big question. look at some of the super slow-mos. Some of the height players are getting. And they said Ronaldo jumped high with his 2.5 feet. It's nothing, is it, compared to what we're seeing here? Hashtag epic leaps only in volleyball. I suppose we'll have basketball as well. Serbia then with the serve. They have that 1-point lead, which has just evaporated. Absolute top of his reach. Jojovic making that set, holding it there, and then Lizinak's literally just tapping it in the end. Not that you tap the ball down in volleyball, that's the last thing you do, but just made sure it went down, didn't he? And now he gets to serve. Well, Serbia say they won't touch it. It's been called as going off the block and out. They're going to challenge that. Has it caught any hands as it goes out of play? Or any elbows or forearms or triceps? Oh, it has caught somebody. Kovacevic is the player it caught, and he knows it. He knew it all along. France then with the lead now. They've swung it back in their favour. It's Serbia siding out to get in front, but they're not going to get in front. They're not going to get level either. Toni Juti, the smallest player on court, makes what could turn out to be the biggest block. Amazing. Kovacevic can't believe it. Hashtag facepalm. Hashtag roaring like a lion.
Loptu i gde hoćete ta lopta završi. Sve drugo je nebitno. U redu? Znači, ako se odlučite da napadate servisom, hoću da razmišljate samo o tome gde hoćete lopta završi. Daj!
Rozier's serve. Oh, goodness me. That was worse than dreadful, wasn't it? Well, he needs to forget that now and be ready to go and hit out of the back row. Dokic to serve for Serbia. Well, the ball goes down. Gribic has got his hands in the air, the coach for Serbia. He's really unhappy with that set by Toni Juti out wide. And this is why. Hashtag triple touch. Setters, though, get away with it. Gribic knows that, having been a setter himself when he was a player. Oh, I'll tell you what, Marshall did well to get something on that, threw it way in front of him. Stankovic puts it away. Serbia back to within a point. But this is great as far as France are concerned here. If they can hold their side-out game together, they could side out for the win. Lafitte through the middle, puts the ball down. Magnifique Lafitte. Will it be ooh la la, Le Bleu? They're 2 away from staying in this tournament, from being able to defend their title. Liniel in, first time in the match he's been on court. And welcome to the game. Getting that one up in his midriff. Changes then for Serbia as well. Rudovic comes in, he's a setter. It's a like-for-like swap, but he's a lot taller. A little bit of height at the net here for Serbia as they try and stop Leroux, Engapeth, and then Rouzier out of the back row. Tonuti's front row, the diminutive setter. He's going to go to Engapeth. What can he do? Oh, and he's got block out. And now France have match point. Kovacevic is denied. France take the game by 3 sets to 2. France are still in the tournament. They'll still be able to defend their title, but